Today we will go through some of the terms related to animal husbandry. We are coming to acidosis. It is the condition of the blood which is brought about by an increase in acidity as a result of metabolic process. There is consequent reduction in the amount of alkali in the blood. Next, ad libitum, which term used to reflect the availability of the feed on a free choice basis. Next, agalactia. It is failure to secrete the milk after parturition. Anorexia, which is lack of appetite. Ataxia, failure of muscle coordination. Barrel, it is the part of the animal body which exists between the fore and rear part of the legs. Bolus means a masticated morsel of food ready to be swallowed. Means partially digested food which is ready to be swallowed. It is called as bolus. Bull index or sire index. It is a measure of the inheritance of the milk or milk nutrient production that a bull tends to transmit to his daughters. Conception means fecundity of the ovum or getting pregnant. Coprophagy is ingestion of the own feces as it is seen in rabbit. Means it eats its own feces. This condition is seen in rabbit, which is called as the coprophagy. Next, creep. This is an area where the small calves, lambs, and pigs were kept, but not that the adult animals. Next, cryptorchidism. In male, a condition where testes are retained in the body rather than the descent into the scrotum. This results in infertility. Next, dysgenesis. It is a defect in the breeding, so that hybrids that cannot mate between themselves, but they may produce the offsprings with members of either family or their parents, which results in sterile offsprings. Next, eructation, the act of belching or casting up the gas from the stomach through the mouth. Next, escutcheon. This is the area at the rear part of the cow that extends upward just above and in the back of the udder, where the hair turns upward in contrast to the normal downward direction of the air. Next, Friedman test. It is a test for pregnancy in which small amount of urine of a tested animal is injected into the bloodstream of a virgin rabbit. This test was conducted in rabbit. Gluconeogenesis. Gluconeogenesis means formation of the glucose from protein or fat. It is called gluconeogenesis. Glycogenesis means conversion of glucose into the glycogen. This is called glycogenesis. Glycogenolysis means conversion of the glycogen into glucose. You should remember that if there is a conversion of glucose into glycogen, it is called as glycogenesis. If there is a conversion of glycogen into glucose, it is known as glycogenolysis. Next, glycolysis. Conversion of the carbohydrate into lactate by a series of catalysts. The breaking down of sugars into a simple compounds, it is called as glycolysis. Next term, ham. Ham is a rear quarter of a pig, of a pork or pork carcass. This is the part of the pig. Ham means hematopoietic, an agent that promotes the formation of the blood cells. It is next, iodinated casein, a product produced when casein, a milk protein, is treated with iodine. The resulting product processes thioactivity and sometimes fed to milk cows to stimulate the milk production. Next, marbling. Marbling means fat deposits in the lean tissue in meat. Mastectomy means removal of the mammary glands. Milk let down, squeezing of the milk out of the udder tissue into the glands and teat systems. Monogastric means one, only one stomach or one compartment. It is seen in swine, mink, and rabbits. Monogastric. Monoparous means single offspring. They produce only single offspring at each pregnancy. It is called as monoparous. Example: horses and cattle. Nymphomania is a abnormal reproductive condition. It will be seen in the cattle. Offal, parts of a butchered animal that are removed in dressing it, generally has reference to the inedible parts of the cow or animal. Offal means inedible parts of the animal where the butchers cut the animals. Phagocytes, white blood cells that destroy the bacteria in the bloodstream, is called as phagocytes. Pheromone means that's a substance which is secreted externally by certain animal species to affect the sexual behavior of the same species. Next, pinning. Pinning means collection of dung around the vent of very young lambs that are dried to a point of interfering with normal bowel movements is called as pinning. Next, putrefaction means decomposition of proteins. Protein decomposition by the microorganisms under anaerobic condition is called as putrefaction. Next, slop feeding. Slop feeding means pigs that are fed with the slurry type of feed, not purely liquid, not purely solid. It should be slurry type, that is called as slop feeding. Next, springer means term commonly associated with the female cattle, which shows the advanced pregnancy, means late pregnancy. Steer, a male bovine castrated before development of the secondary sexual characters, it is called as steer. Stover means it is the fodder where the seeds have been removed. Such stalks of corn without ears, they will be called as stover. Tassel, cartilaginous outgrowth at the base of the throat of goats and sheep, is called as tassel. Next, teaser, male which is made incapable by vasectomy by use of an apron to prevent the copulation of impregnating a female. Tethering, a way of controlling the movement of the animals by means of a rope or a chain, is called as tethering. Uremia, toxic accumulation of the urea in the blood, is called as uremia. Zero grazing. Zero grazing means system of feeding in which animals are kept in the building and yards and the fodder is taken to them. They were not allowed for grazing. Fodder is taken where the animals are kept.